Chapter 17. Grayle. I slept until that evening. Austin didn't bother me, and I'd been spared the embarrassment of looking into Caden's eyes, or Austin's for that matter. How could I tell him that I'd allowed weakness to consume me, and I had broken my promise to him, that I wouldn't get involved with another man? As much as I tried not to, I couldn't stop myself. It had been too long since I'd felt like a man in control of my life. I'd been lonely away from Austin most of the year, and when he did come around, I'd broken the trust we had between us. I tried not to let my conscience get the best of me, but it became a losing battle. The only thing to do was to not be around Caden, because I knew this would happen again, and it would be more than just a blowjob. I wanted to be inside him or have him inside of me, and if that ever occurred, I knew now by the way he made me feel that it would be over between me and Austin. I knew what I had in Austin, but I didn't know what I'd get with Caden, because he was too damn young, I rationalized. When I walked out of the shower, I knew staying away from Caden and the others wasn't realistic, because this was my gathering, and for me to disappear would send the wrong signal. Therefore, I dressed, plastered a smile on my face, and headed out to get something to eat and get drunk like everyone would, because tomorrow would be the last day of this retreat, and everyone would be hurrying back to go to work the next day, including me. Strolling out of my bedroom into the great room with floor-to-ceiling windows covered by miles of foliage, hiding on the outside the privacy of the room, but allowing a wonderful appearance inside, as if we could touch the vegetation. So, Gray, are you going to tell us what happened, or do we have to imagine for ourselves? Cole said to my surprise. You know it's better to give your side of the story, because people might think that you spending a night in a cabin with that cute young boy was planned. If not by you, him. I glared at Cole, because I couldn't believe he would say something like that, and especially in front of Austin. There wasn't anything to this story, except one you might want to write. And the one I have isn't glamorous or exciting. There were no dragons I had to slay to rescue Caden. It was as I told you earlier. Refresh my memory. I tried to furrow my brow and twist my mouth to let Cole know that was enough of him pestering me. Whatever went on was my business, but he didn't get the message, or he wanted to get some message out to Austin. In either case, he wasn't making it easy for me. It was late when I discovered from Austin and Zack, I tried to explain, but Cole wanted to get deep into the hedges. Where was Zack anyway? I heard him laughing and talking with Austin half the night when you left to look for Caden. He decided to sleep in, said that he had a headache from all the liquor he'd consumed, Austin offered. Oh, do tell. You seem to know a lot about Caden's boyfriend, Cole said to Austin with a raised eyebrow. I watched as Keys stroked Cole's neck. Cole was upset about something, and I couldn't tell what it was, but I was glad he was fucking with Austin instead of me. It was bad enough that I was feeling guilty, and now my best friend wanted blow-by-blow information on what happened last night. Sit down, baby, Austin said, his cheeks red from Cole's insinuation. Maybe Cole is objecting to me not moving here with you, but Gray and I have an understanding, he said, turning to Cole. I've decided that I'll be coming around more often. And he leaned over and met my lips for a small kiss. By the look on Cole's face, he wasn't buying what Austin was selling, and neither was I. I knew why he even took the time to come here, and that was because he was afraid that I'd get involved with Caden. I didn't like hookups, and Austin knew it. He also knew that if I'd fucked another man, I wanted to be with him. I didn't fuck Caden, and that was to my credit, but if I didn't stay away from him, I couldn't promise anything. I had all tonight, and if I could make it to tomorrow, I thought I would be able to resist Caden. When the patio door opened, Augustine stood in front of everyone. I have an emergency, and we have to leave tonight. I've prepared sandwiches, and there are cookies and lots of lemon bars left. There's cold chicken and some smoked meat in the fridge. That should counteract all that liquor you're planning on drinking tonight. Have a safe trip back. Call me and let me know that you and your husband arrive safely. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Augustine said, Tell Caden that I will get in touch with him shortly to discuss the arrangement to sell my cookies in his tea and coffee shop. I knew Caden would be opening his shop soon, and I knew he wouldn't have time for me, so it was a good thing that we wouldn't see each other for a while. I thought I'd escaped, sort of dodged the bullet with my relationship with Austin. I was trying to hold my relationship together. I didn't have to feel guilty for avoiding Caden if I didn't see him after tonight, and I could give myself time to forget him and concentrate on making a life with Austin. I left Austin with Cole to say goodbye to Augustine and his husband, and thanked him for the wonderful food and service. Those two were staring each other down as if they were mortal enemies. Cole had been protective of me since we were boys, but this had gone too far. It appeared Cole was intending on destroying what I had with Austin, and I didn't know why.